a group called the National Consultative Front, NCF, comprising of Nigerians like former Speaker of the House of Representatives, Honorable Gali Umaranababa, Dr. Olisa Agbakoba, Professor Patu Tomi, Mr. Femi Falana, Dr. Obi Ezekwesili, Professor Jibo Ibrahim, have all come together in projecting a new political movement, which they say they want to help save Nigeria against the worrisome background of the continued slide of Nigeria into political anarchy and unabated bloodletting and death owing to the incompetence and failure of the present political leadership of the country in dealing with the national democratic question of Nigeria as a diverse, multi-ethnic, multi-religious, and multicultural entity. That is the agenda of these men and women, notable Nigerians indeed. So let's get a sense of what this means. One of the facilitators of this group, the NCF, is Professor Anthony Kila, a political scientist and a development expert, who joins me on the telephone now to give us a sense of what this means. Professor Kila, thank you so much indeed for joining us tonight. We've seen some of these groups come together pre-2015, pre-2019, trying to form a political movement. Is this the same kind of idea and agenda we saw in the past coming forth again?
Well, thank you very much for having me, Sheung. I think a couple of things need to be said. The emphasis should be on why are they coming together, not the outcome. There's a saying that says that, as long as you have lice in the hair, there'll be blood on your fingernails. The problem remains. We are in a situation in the country where you have disgruntled nationalities, disaffected professionals, and disconnected citizens. Some people might be happy, I'm sure. There's some people who are delighted the way Nigeria is going, but I think there's a lot of people who are not. The problem we have in front of us goes beyond partisan politics. It's not a matter of APC, PDP, or PPP, TTT. And as you can see, from the chronicles of every day, these people move from one side to the other. There is a system problem. We need to review the way we live together. We need to review the basic norms. It's not a matter of one man or one party anymore. We need to reevaluate and rediscover what we mean by democracy and liberty. Now, those of us who do not believe that the right way is to give up, those of us who do not believe that the only solution to power problem is buying generator, or the only solution to bad road is to buy SUVs, or the only solution to security is to take private guard. Things that, just as our counterparts do in the rest of the world, people
Professor,
with us under us.
Yeah, the big question when you look at the list of people that are involved here are not aliens and Nigerians. Some of them have held offices. Some of them are people who have superintended over Nigeria in some of the critical areas that you have raised. In terms of public perception and public acceptance of this platform, what comes to the mind of the NCF? Because you said you're forming a new political front. But the question some people will ask is, what is it not the same of the same?
Well, if those people ask it, the answer to them is not who is there, it's why are they there. If Sheung or King Balon decide to come tomorrow to come and lead it, I will yield the floor for him. The important reason is why are they coming together, not who is there. You see, that is a crucial thing we as a people need to be asking ourselves. Not who, not where are we going. It is why are we together? How are we together? We need to depenalize our situation and look for ideas and objectives. If the good, the bad, and ugly come together to discuss quality things, it's a good thing. And they shall be held to account by what they propose to do. And it is not true. Those people who you have mentioned, those are highly qualified professionals with big history. But I don't want to defend individuals.
I agree with you, Prof, at some point. But again, the question is that if you also look at some of the people on the list are people who have contested for office in not so far future parts of Nigeria, and it does look like it is the amalgamation of people who are not in office presently or who are not beneficiary of present political formation who thinks that they want to form another political front.
Oh, you mean like they are like President Buhari 5 or 6 years ago? Is that what you're saying? Yes.
It does look like that, isn't it?
It is people who are not in office that try to improve what is going on. If you're trying to imply that they're there because they're out of power, maybe. It is not the goodness of politicians that saves our political institutions. It is their ideas. Politicians go there for God knows what reason.
For those who are out of office,
the people need to then
Professor,
need to hold them.
Apologies, please. It's not a crime for anybody to aspire politically, but the question is that what is the new thing they will be bringing to the table, or this group will be bringing to the table, and how does Nigerians, or how do Nigerians receive them? A lot of people who have thought that we've seen over and over again these faces, and they're coming with new ideas, supposedly. So, from the minds of an average Nigerian, what exactly is new? That's a big question, isn't it, Prof?
Yes, and the simple answer to your big question is, what is new is a new approach to things. Some of these approaches are not so new. The fact is they've not been implemented. So what is new is a request for people to review the Nigerian system. I repeat, nations that make up Nigeria are disgruntled. Professionals that make up Nigeria are disaffected. Normal citizens are disconnected. So the productive Nigerians need to come back and own this country. That is the new idea. We want to review the system
Prof.
say...
Yeah, Prof, quickly, will this group be forming a political party?
Yes. Sorry, can you say that again, Sheung?
I say, will your group be forming a political party at the end of the day?
Why not? And if not, they've not registered a political party. Let's not speculate.
No, I'm asking, is the end goal going to be forming a political party? Because if you're a political movement, the movement will be going nowhere if you're not seeking political office to change things, isn't it? That's how political science works.
There are two strands of thought. People are pushing for formation of political parties. Other people are saying, let us just push for ideas. And at some point, the results will come out. And when it comes out, I will guarantee that Shehu will be the first person to know in Nigeria.